Welcome everyone to the September State of the Groovion. My name is Mike Filsaime. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Groove Digital and GrooveFunnels, and I'm joined with me today with, who's here with us today? We have the lovely Donna Fox, Joe Jablonski, David Lemon, and Simon Leung, all who are important figures in this company, as many of you are aware. So. What you're seeing right here is, oh wow, look at that. It's not an HD webcam. So let me see if there's a little setting for that. So we're not seeing my little, I think there's a setting here to change that doesn't really help, the 16:9. Okay, so what we're gonna be going over today, as you saw, is some updates, past, present, and future on what's coming up with Groove. As well as, if you notice in the Facebook group, I just posted a 2-minute video called the new GroovePlex Studio. You can go into the Groove Digital Facebook group, and you can see a 2-minute video that's going to be happening about the studio. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be releasing our first magazine coming up very soon. We're going to be releasing our new podcast coming soon. We want to talk about the launch today. We want to talk about Groove Video, Groove Member, Groove Mail, some of the other future products, some new releases that came out like import funnels, some different things like that. So, and of course, the fact that there was a price increase and how that affects everybody coming in to the platform and moving forward. So. Let me just share my screen here. Well, I guess I can share my screen when it's appropriate. If I have something to show, I'll certainly share my screen. Let me just get it ready when I'm ready to hit share screen. And let's move over to here. Okay, so first and foremost, we are officially launching GrooveFunnels on, so let's pull that screen up. I'm going to pull up groovejv.com. Let me just close out a couple of things here. Okay, and let's click share screen. Hopefully it'll let me share screen, or nope, we have to make myself the presenter. Hold on. Got a lot of people in here. It's taken me a long time to get down to the M's just to find my own name. Oh, somebody did that for me. Okay, share screen. Let's see what screen is showing. I don't see a screen. You guys see a screen? Yes, we see a screen. Okay,
we can see your screen, yeah.
So we're gonna go to groovejv.com, and you're gonna be able to see that right here. So this is a brand new groovejv.com, and there's a couple of new things that you should be seeing. Let me see if we were able to update that here in the dashboard under the Groove affiliate program. Just bear with me a second. Okay, so that video, Donna, we gotta move this video down and place that video here, maybe put some information about the launch dates here as well. But on groovejv.com, what you're seeing here is that we're gonna be launching October 6th. If you click right here, I believe we have a little place here that has the dates. Do we say them here? They're probably right in my face. October 6th through October 18th. That is about 4.5 weeks away. This is going to be a massive launch. We anticipate paying about $7.5 million to $10 million in affiliate commissions. So that is a big pie for you to get your hands on. What you want to do is definitely mark down those dates, and we're going to be putting a way for you to get notified on this page. Oh, here it is. My team is just so awesome. You just enter here, because here's the thing. We have now, I believe we're going to be crossing 200,000 members inside of Groove. And one of my teammates, I'm going to ask if you can just mute your line. We're hearing a little bit of just Skype, your little Skype and different things like that. So I'm going to log into Auth0. We might be seeing our 200th member this weekend. I don't think we would have crossed it just yet, but let's take a look. We're going to see that number right here on the screen. Okay, come on. Okay, 197,257. So we're going to hit 200,000 members on Sunday. We'll be making a very exciting post about that. So the reason why you want to sign up here and enter your name, first name, last name, and email address to get on our notification list is because everybody that joins GrooveFunnels is automatically an affiliate, right? So you'll see right here, we tell you in this video, everybody's automatically an affiliate. But not everybody joins GrooveFunnels to become an affiliate. We automatically make you an affiliate, and that might mean that maybe 80, 90% of the members that actually join GrooveFunnels just want to build a web page, just want to set up a product. While we made them an affiliate, they don't want to get emails saying T-minus 14 days, T-minus 1 day, we're live, go, 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 here's the new swipes, we're closing tonight, here are the updates. That person may say, you know what, this company sends me too many emails, I'm completely done and I'm going to unsubscribe, and now we can't send them an update that GrooveMail just went out. So here's the thing, you will not be getting notified about this launch unless you sign up here. We're going to be sending about 3 to 4 emails, basically building up this list to the 200,000 members and saying, if you want to be considered an affiliate and you want to know how you could win up to $150,000 in prizes and different contests that we're going to be doing every single month, you need to be here. Now, one more thing, if you want to make sure you don't miss it, go to Facebook and make sure that you join the Groove JV official Facebook group. It's called Groove JV. In that Facebook group, that's like being on the list. It's going to double your chances to make sure you get the message. In fact, that'll probably be even more active. We will tend to post there 5 to 10 times a week, where we may be only sending 2 to 3 emails a month when we're not launching. Okay, so back at groovejv.com. Once you enter your name and email address, you want to be prepared to launch on October 6th. So let's talk about a couple of things here. Wow, some participants can't view webcams. Only the first 1,000 people.
We just hit the max. We just hit the max.
Yeah. Oh my God. And this is not letting me. This has just crashed my computer. Okay, there we go. So this is the most people we've ever had on. We've hit the max.
Yeah,
so
this is historic moment.
My goodness, that shows the power of email, Donna. The GrooveMail. We're participating on the back end, testing our servers with GrooveMail, and it's the first time we've been able to actually send a broadcast, because we weren't going to be doing it with MailChimp or Kartra. You guys would be saying, I thought you guys are Groove, why are you using a competing platform? So we had to actually go the last 5 months without the ability to send email, and you can see this smile on my face of joy that we can actually communicate better with the members. Okay, so having said that, we're giving away $150,000 worth of prizes. Let's take a look at those prizes. Okay, the grand prize, and you can check out this video at groovejv.com, is a 2021, it says 2020, but at this time it'll be October. We'll be giving away a 2021 Chevrolet Corvette. This brand new car is absolutely amazing. It's the first time that the Corvette has ever been a mid-engine car. It has it's taking on the more European Ferrari, Lamborghini type of car. That is going away to the first prize winner. Now, first prize is going to be going to the person with the most sales. The most sales between the time that we open on October 6th to when we close on October 18th. We're going to be closing around midnight Pacific time, plus a couple of hours, and we'll give you more details. In fact, the exact time, it's going to be Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. Eastern time. That's if you make your sale by 5 a.m., it counts. At 5:01, it will not count. The most sales, we're not going by gross profit or anything like that. We're not going by, and the reason why we're not going by gross profit is because some people take the 14-day sale, some people take the 6 payment plan, the 12 payment plan, and some people pay in full. So any one of those plans counts as a sale. And we're not going to be counting refunds because we don't want to make anything complicated. It's really not your fault if 1 or 2 people cancel at the last minute and the numbers are close. The refunds are on us. So we're going to ask you. It's based. We're going to ask you to promote people to the front end funnel, and when they upgrade either through the new one-time offer or the later upgrade price, that counts as one sale. The person that gets the most sales between October 8th and October 18th will get this Corvette. Now, the second place prize usually drops down to $5,000. We're making history. The second place prize is going to be getting this gorgeous new 2021 Ford Mustang Mach-E. Now, do me a favor, please. Put in the chat here if you've never seen this car before. I got all these pop-ups here, and I'm going to just open up my chat here, and I'm going to pop that out. Let's take a look. Is the chat disabled, Donna? Because we have 1,000 people?
Hey, we have, you can type in chat, but all the messages come in questions. So if you open the question box, you'll see
Oh, the questions.
responses. Yeah.
You see this notification, Donna? I don't. It's telling us every single time. I don't think the members see this, but every single time I'm getting a pop-up, someone could not join this meeting. I understand they're trying to sell us to upgrade or whatever the case is, but that is quite annoying.
There is a click box.
Well, just there's a box.
Don't show this again. Okay, I just saw that. Okay, so I'm in chat. Let me go to question. Thank you very much for catching it. Okay, so let me just pull this over here so I'm not breaking my neck a little bit. So if this is the first time that you've ever seen a Ford Mustang like this, and many of you are saying here, never seen it. Some of you are saying, I've seen this car before, never seen it before. So yeah, Ford is creating a family around the brand Mustang, and this is the first car. It's a Ford Mustang Mach-E. First of all, it's all electric. It's like a Tesla. It's a 100% electric vehicle. It's a 4-door SUV or a 5-door crossover or whatever you want to say. And you need to check out this car. I don't know what's the better price. Type in there. Even though the Corvette, which is a blazingly fast car, but this is the old gas guzzler, muscle car. And then this Ford Mustang is actually faster than the Corvette. The Corvette's more expensive. So type in, which one would you rather have? Would you rather have the first place Corvette or the second place Mustang? Let's see what you folks are typing in here. Corvette, Mustang, Corvette, Mustang, 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 both. Corvette, Mustang, Corvette. Oh my goodness, we might have a problem, Joe. We might have a problem motivating the second place guy and say, hey, you could win the Corvette. That person might say, nah, actually, I'm not mailing tonight. I just want the Mustang. And the Corvette person, we may say, hey, you need to keep your lead. And they might say, I'm actually willing to go into second place and get this Mustang. I might have botched this up. I think more people want the Mustang. It's literally 50-50. All right, so that's pretty exciting. Yes,
maybe
go ahead.
if we get the affiliates to hit a certain benchmark, we can make a grand prize of both the Corvette and the Mustang.
Oh, geez.
Oh my God. Yeah, we could probably do something stupid like that.
Buy 2 Mustangs, or an extra cash to do something else.
Yeah, no, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that. 1,000 sales get both. 1,500 sales get all 3. Okay.
Like a Kickstarter.
All 3.
For the affiliate.
Yeah. A Kickstarter. Yeah, benchmark. All right, so I believe that 2 cars have been given away before in a launch. I believe, but they've never been as cool as this. These cars are making me like literally giddy. Like, I want these cars. I want to be able to promote and win this thing. I want to be able to win this. The only way I can get this thing is I got to go out and buy it. So I'm really happy for you guys. We're not going to be able to qualify. Now we're going to make history. Now we're making history. The very, very first time in history that 3 cars are being given away is in this launch. We're giving away, type in the chat if you have never known that Ford is coming out with this brand new Ford Bronco to compete with the Jeep. Look at how gorgeous this car is. You're seeing on the screen right here. This thing, so what are you typing in here? I definitely want the Bronco. Wow, the Bronco is back. Yes. Hello there. No way, it's beautiful. Yeah, guys, you have to see this. Let me see if I can get one where they show the doors off of this thing. So you know how people with Jeep like to take the doors off? I don't know if we have it in this video, but you'll have to check it out on YouTube. They made it literally like bicycles have quick release. You can quick release and take the doors and quick release and take the roof off without having to drill out and everything like that. This Ford Bronco is absolutely amazing. So also, this is very, very important for us to say, there are no qualifications here. Not only is this the first time that anyone is giving away 3 cars in a launch. There are no qualifications. There's nothing that says, oh, we need to do $1 million launch or act of God, or you know, if you need to sell 300 units to qualify. There is no asterisk here to qualify for any of these prizes. So someone will win. I'm participating in a launch in September, and the person is giving away $1 million to the first place winner. There's 2 caveats. His launch has to perform at a certain level, and to get to first place, you need to perform at a certain level. And at a certain point, it's like, I don't know. I just think this is the way to do it, and so we are going all out. And I don't know that there's been many launches where anybody has given away $150,000 in prizes with no qualifications. These will be given away. So what happens next? Well, 4th place gets a 27-inch iMac Pro. That's a $5,000 computer. 5th place might be just as cool. 5th place gets a $5,000 Apple Pro experience. That means they get the 16-inch MacBook Pro, the large 12, whatever it is, 12-inch or 14-inch, I don't even know, this iPad Pro here with the Apple Pencil, Beats headsets, 4K Apple TV, an Apple HomePod, the iPhone 11s, the new Apple Watch, and AirPods. Here it is. It's all here. This is a 13-inch MacBook Pro. Well, we'll figure that out. Maybe we'll give away the 16. So that's a $5,000 Apple Pro experience. And now we take all of these prizes and we break them down and we give them as separate prizes. So there's a 27-inch iMac. Then there's a MacBook Pro. 8th place gets a trip on the marketer's cruise, then an iPhone, more Apple products, some Samsung flat screen TVs over here, all the way down to 21st place, which is, we just made this as an internal. And so permission to be a little PG-13 here, folks. We are making a Groove swag shop with sweatshirts and hats and mugs and all of these different things, so I don't have to be wearing Batman here on on calls. And our designer thought it would be a little bit funny to make a G-spot bikini, and it went around in the company, and it was a big internal thing that was a total gas. And the thing was, to be completely frank, 80% of us wanted to put this on the website. 80% of us wanted to put it on the website, and 20% said, I think it's hysterical, but it may not be politically correct. However, we thought that in Glengarry Glen Ross, the movie with Alec Baldwin, first place was the car, the BMW, and 3rd place was a set of steak knives, right? So we once gave away a set of steak knives. One time we gave away Tom Beale's actual mankini, and we thought it would be cool. And believe it or not, I think it was Donna Fox that thought it would be cool that, hey, let's use this one way or another. And so you are going to get a 21st place gets the G-Spot Groove bikini with the matching COVID face mask with the G right here. So I'm going to put in the chat, and I just want to see here, folks, put a 1 in the chat if you think this is funny and you think this is cool. It's tongue in cheek. It works well in the launch. It's cool to leave it out in the store, but you find it a little cheeky and a little funny to put here. If it's a 1, and let's just see if there's anybody here that is totally offended, has to put a 0 there, and thinks this place has no place on the web. And I'm pleased to say, okay, I see. All right, we are getting hundreds and hundreds of 1s, and I did see 3 zeros there. So as they say, the famous quote, now it is what it is. It's on there now. It's out in the open. Pandora's box has been opened. We won't be able to put that back in. Anyway, we're having a little bit of fun here. So we have $150,000 worth of prizes. Let's move on now and talk about what this launch actually is going to be in terms of the product. So as you know, we have changed the offer. We want every single person that comes in, past and present and during this launch, to have the opportunity to get the lifetime offer that you all are familiar with. And that lifetime offer was $1397 for life, or 3 payments of $497, or 6 payments of $288, or 12 payments of $188. Every single one of you had an opportunity to get that, and we mailed every single one of you to get that. We're going to talk about that numbers in just a moment. And over 1,000 of you just purchased it in one day on Monday. Congratulations to all of you. We're going to talk about those numbers and the success of that in just a minute. Now, the price did go. Everybody gets one chance to get that. You folks all had 5 months to get that, and then after that, the price went up a minimum of $500. So the new price now is 1 payment of $1,800. 6 payments of, I forget, I think it's now 6 payments of $388, and it's now 12 payments of $249, and 4 payments of $497. There is a one-time offer now. If somebody joins now, they have 45 minutes to purchase it at the one-time offer price, the previous price. So everybody gets that. So because of that, we want to do a launch. If you remember when we launched originally, we got inspired to launch the freemium model into COVID, and we didn't want to have an upsell immediately. We thought to tell people, hey, we're doing this out of the goodness of our heart. We want to help people. There's no catch. We felt putting an upsell or a one-time offer after that was just, it lacked taste. And so we sacrificed probably several $1 million by not presenting the offer to people. It didn't coincide. Now that we have the cool new website with the upbeat jazz music, with John and I in a plaza at night talking about GrooveFunnels and that it's free and there's no credit card and that you get Groove Pages and GrooveSell and Groove Affiliate. Well, with that, we now have the permission to do a one-time offer. And when you go to groovefunnels.com/upgrade, you're going to notice this page is all brand new. There's a new upsell video. Remember the old one? I was on a whiteboard and I would say things like coming in July. And come on, we're in September right now, and the launch is going to be in October. So we've made this video now evergreen. We're very good with the way that we use dates. It is much better produced. The lighting is better. It was better scripted, and it's actually converting much better. So now that we have this well-shot video for the one-time offer and for the upgrade page, this page is a lot more clear. It explains everything better, and overall, it just completely converts better. So the other thing is we launched April 7th. Groove Pages was extremely in beta. GrooveSell, of course, was in beta as well. We didn't have Groove Video. We didn't have Groove Member. Groove Mail was nowhere on the scene, and we couldn't do a launch in COVID, not having the products ready. But now that Groove Pages is essentially out of beta, GrooveSell is about a month away out of beta. And the only reason why I say out of beta is because there's a few more features we want to add there, like the bumps, and just check the boxes off. But it works perfectly. GrooveSell, Groove Affiliate, we've just added Groove Video. We're going to continue to work on that over the next 4.5 weeks. It'll pretty much be out of beta by the time the launch comes. And we believe that we can pretty much get Groove Member out of beta. And we'll probably still be in beta for Groove Mail by October, but we think we can get out of beta by November 1st because it's coming out next week, and we have yet to see it. We got to see how it breaks. But that gives us about a month to get it ready for October 6th through October 18th for our launch. And by being able to do that, launch with Groove Pages, Groove Mail, Groove Member, GrooveSell, Groove Affiliate, and Groove Video, we have an actual platform that has no compromises. Currently, there are many people saying, I can't wait to leave Kartra. I can't wait to leave Infusionsoft. And they've been going back and forth between the two platforms because we didn't have Mail. And without Mail, if you were tied to Entreport, Infusionsoft, or Kartra, let's face it, it was hard. It was even hard for us. We couldn't get email out for the last 5 months. We didn't want to use another platform, so we had to suck it up. So we feel that we are ready to launch this. Donna, as I'm looking at this page here, the Groove JV, it just made me realize we should probably have something here for dates that literally just shows a calendar. Those old things where you highlight one day, close another day, like that. So, all right, cool. So, all right, folks. So that pretty much talks about the launch. And The reason why we think that we can do $20 million with this launch is we're currently doing about 40,000 to 45,000 new users every single month. And April 6th through the 18th, that's 12 days. That's about a third of the month. So all we're doing is saying, with all the affiliates pushing, we want to be able to condense 2 months into 2 weeks, essentially. And we definitely think that we can do that. And now that we have email follow-up for onboarding, the fact that we're going to be doing live webinars every single day, which increases conversions. The fact that we're going to be doing live streams, that we have a one-time offer. We're doing some great things with chat, with Facebook chat for follow-up, our retargeting. Everything is dialed in. Our conversions are going through the roof. You're already with the one-time offers, you're going to start seeing double commissions for your promotions that you were doing, because we're just doing so much better. So it's time to launch, and we're going to wrap this up right here in terms of the launch, but I think that's going to give you an opportunity to make some incredible commissions. As you know, we're paying no less than $100,000 every week in the commissions. We hit $180,000 2 weeks ago. That was absolutely insane. So we're paying out just a ton of commissions every single week, and your customers are loving it, those that you're referring. So let's talk about the internal. We did this the right way. We did an internal, tested the new offers, wanted to see how everything is doing, and we're ready for this launch. This product is ready. We could launch right now if we wanted to. That's the beautiful thing. We're not going to be waiting to get pages up. The site is ready. The product is ready. We have a support team that knows the products. This is going to be one of the most smoothest and most successful launches in our industry. And we were able to do. Yes, go ahead, Donna.
I think we should point out that our internal promotion last week kind of sets industry records, because nothing broke. Groove pages didn't go down. Groove sell didn't go down. There was no problem with the checkout forms. Like, Groove could handle
no
traffic we sent them Monday.
Yeah, which is good for you when you're running your business. So let's talk about those numbers, the history-making numbers. So we did a total of 2.9 million. I think it's 2.7. I might have done 8 days instead of 7, but whatever the case is, when I count the extra day, because you go past midnight, and then if I go past 5 a.m. and I actually include what happened with the echo all the way to midnight of Tuesday, the number was $2.9 million that came in just with an internal, just with us emailing the existing members. And on the very last day, we did $1.73 million. Now, for me, first time in the history that I've ever done $1 million in one day. Now, many of you, even my dad texted me, Mike, I thought you were the second person to ever do $1 million launch. $1 million launch, $1 million launch. It's very different than $1 million in a day. Remember, John Reese was the first person to do $1 million day. He was also the first person to do $1 million launch. When I tell that story, I say I was the second person to do $1 million launch. Now, it actually took me 4.5 days to do that $1 million with Butterfly Marketing in 2006. And we've launched many products, including the ones that we did with Webinar Jam, EverWebinar, etc. And none of my companies have ever done $1 million in a day. We've done $1 million launches. We've done multi-million-dollar launches. In fact, the biggest launch our company had ever done, including the ones over, at the previous company, the Webinar Jam, EverWebinar, was $2.3 million. This one did $2.9 million without affiliates, and it did $1.7 million in one day without affiliates. We didn't ask any affiliates to get on board. There was no prizes. In fact, we had many people come up to us and say, hey, I didn't even know this was happening. How did you do that? So we're very confident. We don't know of anybody that we're aware of that has done those numbers. And of course, it's all thanks to you customers and you users and you affiliates who have previous gotten those members in there for us to market to. But that's a testament to the effectiveness of Groove Mail that we have the early alpha to, that we're mailing, and our ability to communicate a good product. So as Donna said, we made history, $1.73 million in a day, $2.9 million in a week without affiliates. Okay, so now what does that mean? Why do we bring that up? Well, when we tie that in with you folks, all promoting prizes and all these additional things that we're going to be doing. And I need to talk about the launch bonuses that we're going to be giving, and that you're all going to be getting if you're upgraded members, past, present, and throughout the launch. We believe that if we can do, quote unquote, $3 million in 7 days, that with the entire industry behind us, we'll be able to do $20 million in essentially 14 days, especially with these prizes. So could be an $11 million launch. It could be a $25 million launch. We don't know, but we have to set a goal. So, so I think that's going to bring me to the last part about the launch. And that means that's going to be the bonuses that we're going to be giving away to users. One of them is an acquisition of a company that I can't talk about just yet, hopefully on Monday. That is all good, but that is going to be a premier product. It's its own company, it's its own .com. It will continue to be that way. And for the launch, an incredible freemium version. Just as you know, 90% of the people that take Groove say it's just good enough that the way it is to use their business and don't upgrade. That's how strong of a freemium we're going to be doing with this product. That's it. That's all I'm going to say on that. Next, we're working with, we have a stake in the company, 22 apps. 22 apps is imagine something where you see an iPhone and you have a palette that you can drag things over, just like in Groove Pages, and you can actually build out each page of an iPhone app and an Android app, click a button, and in 48 hours, you have an actual app in the App Store that will connect with Groove Member, and you will have your own app that people can find in the App Store for your content. Now, I've spoken with Matthew McGregor. He's the CEO of that company. As I said, we purchased a stake in that company and we're going to help market it. And we are going to be giving a freemium version of that as well. He actually just sent me a video. I need to see it, and I want to make sure it's of value. The next is, if you've heard of this company here, Uzign, Z-I-G-N, Uzign. This is like Canva, but better. I've actually broached some conversations with Bertrand. He's the or Bertrand. He's the owner and CEO of this company, about what their future is, exit strategy, and things like that. And we are actually in the flirting stages of a Skype conversation of, I might be interested, but we have no idea what pricing or anything like that is. But we love this company, and we are talking with them to see if we can even just get a stake in the company. If not, maybe they're looking to have an exit strategy, and then they'll talk to us in 5 years, or maybe we can start the buyout process now. But that is mostly in my head, and something I've thrown to him in the Skype conversation, and his reply wasn't even on the phone, was, I'd be willing to have a talk about that. So I don't want to start any rumors. This is his company. Please don't go over to them and say anything like that. This is more of my dream. And like I said, they have total control. That said, we are in a conversation where Uzign will have a freemium version that is going to be launched with the GrooveFunnels launch as well. So we're up to 3 products right now. The next one is going to be Review Trust. This site is being completely redesigned. We purchased this last year, over a year ago. Our team, probably a week from today, will be releasing, if not, it'll be 2 weeks, the brand new site for Review Trust, which just means we're redesigning it with Groove Pages. On top of that, we are going to be integrating it with Groove Cart and Groove Sell, as well as every other shopping cart that is out there. And the way this works is it automates your review process. When people come in, let me see if I can log in here. When people buy your product, they get an email to go and leave you this is the previous owner's products here. But let me see if I can find the campaign that we actually have here, just to give you an example. Oh, there's 2 pages. I might be in the wrong account. Whatever the case is, you go in, people get an automation, they could leave a review. We're updating it now where they can leave video reviews and things like that. And then you can go in and approve these things, and then they show up on a widget on your website, kind of like you see over here. Now, this product, let's see, for businesses, Where is the actual page? I think it's like getreviewtrust.com. So you'll see here that that you're your admin panel, and you can see the different reviews, and they should, let me see, I think they have an example of what they look like on the page. You can have them slide out from the, oh, here they are. You can have it in the bottom of your website. You can have it showing up in the top right corner. You can have it as a side widget. You can have it styled like Facebook. These are just one-click different things. And you can, have it looking like it's a blog. And you just put these widgets on your website, and your testimonials just automatically will grow over time on your website, from 10 to 50 to 100 to 300 to 1,000, and it's all automated. You set it up one time, it'll automatically send the email when somebody buys, like kind of like you get from Amazon, right? And how Amazon reviews just automatically update on their website. That is going to happen here. Now, let's see what this thing actually sells for with the previous company. Okay, so it sold for $297 a year. We're going to be giving this away for free for one domain. You'll be able to use it on one of your products absolutely free. Now, we've partnered with Alan Cutts and Chip from our very good friends from FTC Guardian. They're very good in the seal business, and to be quite frank, this was outside of the scope of anything that we needed to focus too much on. And after we paid a lot of money for this thing, we were thinking of selling it, and I went to Alan Cutts and I said, would you be willing to partner with us and completely run the company? It's a separate LLC. He's going to completely run the company for us. And I have asked Alan to give this away during the launch for one domain during this launch. And then Donna, was there another product, or was those the four? I think that's it. And if she'll chime in if there's another one, but I think that is essentially it. And
that's so far.
Okay, yeah. And so here's the question. If you go to groovefunnels.com, if you're getting Groove pages and you're getting GrooveSell and you're getting Groove Affiliate, and I have some news that we're going to be announcing, everybody, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. We're actually giving every free member a version of Groove Mail, every free member a version of Groove Member, every free member a version of Groove Video, Groove Quiz, Groove Webinars, Groove Blah, blah. We're going to give, just how we give away Groove pages for free with a light version and an upgrade version. Anybody that signs up for free is going to be able to use the entire platform for free, but they will only be able to have 500 contacts that they can email. So if they have 600 customers, they won't be able to email them all. If they have 250 affiliates, 250 customers, 250 opt-ins, and 250 cart abandons, well, that's 1,000. You can only email 500. So at some point, you're going to have to upgrade, but we want people to be able to create a campaign and see, oh, this is how it works. Same will happen with Group Member. We'll probably allow you a light version and up to 50 people into the membership for free. But hey, if you have 100 people that are paying you, well, you're making money, time to upgrade, right? But we want to make this entirely free. So when you go to this website, now I know the free members are going to get a little bit upset here, but those bonuses that I just mentioned are probably not going to be free. We don't need any additional incentive to get people to convert. Getting Groove pages, Groove Mail, Groove Video, all that I just said, all for free. Well, if you don't say yes to that, I don't know how giving you Usign and Review Trust is going to make it any better. So I can hear the the womp 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 boom, Price is Right sound, for the free members. But at the end of the day, there's a great value in free. But we need to incentivize people to upgrade. So those upgrades that I just mentioned are for pro members. Now, I've said it 3 times. I'm going to say it again, and we're going to probably answer it 100 more times on this call and going forward. So please, clapping being a little obnoxious right here so I get everybody's attention. Folks, pay attention, get off Skype and listen so that we don't have to keep repeating this. If you purchased any form of the word lifetime, if you bought anything that says lifetime member, upgrade, platinum, back last year in April, May, June, July, in the last closeout, today, tomorrow, whatever the case is, if you are an upgraded member, you will get all 4 of those bonuses that we just mentioned. If anybody buys in the next week, the day before the launch, the day the launch starts, or all the way up until 5 a.m. on October 18th, they too will also qualify for those bonuses. There is nobody that's ever going to get anything during the launch that you paid and you don't get. Okay, if you paid your charter members, if a deal gets better, you rise. You're a boat rising with the tide. Okay, let me see what people are saying here. I just want to see if everybody's happy. At least duly noted. Thank you. Yay, bonuses. Wow, all the bonuses are mine. Yeah, I did. Awesome. Okay, so we made that clear. And somebody just said, if I upgrade tomorrow, will I get those bonuses? I'm just kidding. Nobody said that. Okay, so Usign, Review Trust, that product which cannot be named, as you know, we're in a contract signing phase, and we don't want to mess anything up there. And the 22 apps, you'll be able to design your own app and get it in the App Store. I mean, that is insane. Now look, the CEO may come up and say, it's only I'm only going to do it for Apple, but not for Android. I'm going to try to push them so they could do both to give you at least one. We'll see. And yes, this is for the upgrade. And now our intention is on October 19th, those bonuses will go away. In fact, that offer that is currently available and will be available through October 18th is subject to change. And remember, that is the only time that we will guarantee the lifetime. It is likely that the price will be going from $99 to $199 to $299 a month shortly after that. But I am going to say this because I don't want to mislead anyone. The recurring may take to as long as April 1st to go away. We may offer the lifetime up until April 1st, but I can pretty much give you a guarantee right now. You can spray paint this on every wall in the world. By April 1st, there will never be the lifetime again. We are going, without a doubt, April 1st or sooner, to $99, $199, $299 a month and beyond. And the reason for that is we have yet to launch Groove Webinars, the 4 products: Groove Webinars Live, Groove Webinars Automated, Groove Webinars Streaming, and Groove Webinars Streaming Automated, Groove Blog, Groove Desk, Groove Calendar, Groove Quiz, and Groove Survey. Those products are coming out in December. And when they come out, they're coming out in beta. And we are not going to ask anybody for $99 a month that they go and they use Groove Quiz and it's broken. The way that Groove Video was broken for a week and Groove Member needed another week of work even though we released it. We're going to make sure our products are perfect. And when they are, we will offer, we will get rid of the lifetime and we will do $99, $199, and $299 a month. So that means that you and your customers have the opportunity to get in. Customers are much more, as you all know, that have upgraded, you're much more forgiving after you've paid lifetime. And we say Groove Mail is coming this week, and it comes out, it's a little broken, and we make a video and say, here's how we're fixing it. Very forgiving. When you're paying $299 a month, you're like, what the hell am I paying for? Right? So I think we all understand that. All right. So somebody says lost audio. Put a 1 in the chat if I've lost audio, and I don't see anyone. So I think Ian Browning, that's just you. So Donna, that's going to wrap the launch. We're going to move on to phase 2 and talk about the new releases, what's to be expected, and talk about development of products. So any mid questions here at the 45-minute mark that we want to go over that you see that we want to clarify.
I'm falling down on the job. I haven't been gathering questions for you. There's a lot of excitement in the group and just a lot of, one thing that we should probably clarify is when sales start counting towards launch prizes and how that works, if they promote now and will it count towards launch prizes, that sort of thing.
Great. So folks, we have a new feature that went under the radar in GrooveSell. Many of you may not even know about this unless you saw the awesome David Lemon's video on that. Let me go over to funnels here. We have a new thing here under affiliates. It's under affiliates. And when you click on affiliate performance, we're actually going to put it right here. It's going to be called leaderboards, and we're going to separate affiliate performance, and that's just going to be reporting. But when you click on affiliate performance, you can click on leaderboard here, and the leaderboard allows you to create a leaderboard. So I could give it a name, and then I can set the date, and that date we're going to set to October 6th, and we're going to start that probably at noon, right? It may start midnight, so let's just say any sale that comes in on October 6th, okay? It'll start at 11:59 and 59 seconds, on October 5th. So basically, the first second of October 6th is when it starts. So it's going to start at 12 a.m. Okay, and then we're going to say what funnel is it. We're going to show how many people are going to show in the widget. What is it based on? It is based on sales without refunds. And then I hit save and next, and I walk through and I get a widget. And then I'm going to take that widget and I'm going to put it right here where it says leaderboard. Right here on the page, it's going to be a live widget. Every time you hit refresh, you're going to be able to see who's in first place through 25th place. You not even have to wait until Joe sends the email out every day. Although there's a lot of, to be honest, we might maybe make the widget go away the last 3 days. I happen to like the fact that there's anticipation where they're texting us, what place am I in? And we kind of keep that a little hidden, but we'll see. Anyway, the point is, this is a feature that's available to everybody for free inside of GrooveCell. There's so many things like that that are new. If you take a look over here, you see this little widget here? If you remember, this used to say powered by Provely, $197 a year, $49 a month, $99 a month, $199 a month at Use Proof or proof.com and Use FOMO. Those companies are charging per impression. If you take a look over here, what we've done in your wizard when you're setting up a product, well, you simply go over here to proof. And you can design a proof widget by clicking edit. I should never be editing on a live product, but you can click display and the design and all these different things. And we give you a little snippet code, I think, here on the finish line over here. And you put it on your Groove page and you get a little widget like you see here. Jim just signed up. What? Look, I'm gonna call it what it is. Hey Kickstart and Provely are the same company. Hey Kickstart decided that this is very, very easy technology. It could have been added to Pay Kickstart as a function of Pay Kickstart. Instead, they created a separate brand and they sell it for $197 per year per domain, I think. All right. So you can just see the way that we're developing this. We are not looking to develop other technologies and not incorporate it. Now, I want to be clear here. There are some things that we just can't do, right? Review Trust, 22 apps, the new company that we're buying. There's terms in those deals where don't want to get too much involved, but that person stays on as CEO and different things like that. It's an incredible brand. It has its own brand, and that's going to stay its own .com. Those things are separate companies, but we're going to make sure we get really good deals for our members and fully integrate. But little things when we're developing, why should we go out and create a product like Groove Proof and then have its own site and sell it separately? We just give it away for free. So if you didn't know that went live, well, now you know. That's a new thing. All right, so here's the next thing I want to let you know that's very exciting. Ready to go? Ooh, okay. So if you go over here and you type in my.groovecart.com, Donna, do you know this? I believe you do. I believe you do. Look at this. When I did this the other day, earlier today, I typed in my.groovecart.com. I got distracted and I went back and I said, oh, this is GrooveFunnels. Let me open up a new tab and go to my.groovecart.com. And I said, oh my goodness, they've actually designed this to look just like the GrooveFunnels login. In fact, we're going to be merging the logins. I want to let you know something else that's going to be happening here on your login page. Since our system for security purposes logs you out like Chase Bank will or PayPal will automatically every day, we're going to be, we do that too, but what you're going to see here, we're putting updates. So new feature updates when the new podcast goes out, the new magazine, because we're doing a print monthly newsletter. If there's an update to that, any reporting, if there's an issue at Cloudflare and sites are down in Asia, like happened last week, we might force that to be the image there. So we're going to be rotating different things there, specials for Groove ads. We have a new company called Groove Solos that does solo advertising. Let me see if we've got the new video up there on that yet. Yes, we do. So Groove Solos, folks, if you want to build your list, you can go to groovesolos.com. You can purchase email advertising, send them to your opt-in forms. Obviously, wait for Groove Mail next week, and you can start building your list. You can even use it to promote Groove. We buy our traffic from there as well. But anyway, let's talk about GrooveCart, the new GrooveCart. So take a look at this. There'll be new ads here for GrooveFunnels and GrooveCarts when you log in. But watch this. When I log in, I told Max to get rid of that silly animation. Keep things consistent between the brands. Now, for some reason, this takes longer than I'm happier with to log in. It could be because we just moved the servers over this morning. So hopefully within the next 5 seconds this loads. This happened to me earlier when I logged in. So what you're going to see, let me not have any dead air. What you're going to see when this logs in, let me just clear my cache. I'm going to just clear my cache here. That shouldn't take that long. Got an empty cache, hard reload here. Why is it not letting me? Oh, right click. Did they get rid of that feature? Inspect. Oh, so refresh. There we go. Okay, folks, one more time. Sorry for the dead air. While this is logging in, it does take about 15 seconds. And Donna, if you can make a note for Max that, it seems to be a problem logging into GrooveCart. Oh, there we go. Okay, so folks, so you're seeing a white screen. It should load any second. I'm hoping. This is just, again, with the new servers. We just made this live a few hours ago. So what you're going to see if this comes up, we have moved GrooveCart now. It looks identical to the GrooveFunnels interface. In fact, when you're inside of GrooveFunnels, which is here, and this will log in much quicker, you're going to see that we have here e-commerce. When you click on GrooveCart, this coming soon here. This actually a little sooner. Where's the button to log into GrooveCart? We should have a button that goes to my.groovecart, Donna, because it's still open. GrooveCart is still available, right? So unfortunately, folks, I'm very, very disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed that I can't demo this for you. It's a shame, but this is an all-new interface of GrooveCart that you wouldn't be able to tell that it wasn't GrooveCell. So we're gonna have to move on.
I'm reaching out to Max now just to see if he's doing, an upgrade or something.
Yeah, wiping my brow. You're literally seeing me sweating here. That just sucks. But folks, if you have a GrooveCart account, you could try to log in. Maybe it's my account. I don't know what the problem is. Or give us a few hours. It says waiting for demo.groovecart.com in the bottom. But that's it. I'm not going to be able to demo that for you today. If we did, it would have looked identical to being in GrooveCell. You would have side navigation just like this. When you click on these things here, you would have side navigation, all the reports, everything in GrooveCart now looks like GrooveCell. The difference is GrooveCell is for digital marketers and infopreneurs, passion project experts, authors, speakers, coaches, consultants, software companies, people that have a website that says how to lose weight, make money, Bitcoin, real estate, anything like that is GrooveCell, as we know. And then those people that needed a solution like Shopify that they could actually sell products, that's what GrooveCart is. And when you in the new interface, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Okay, so the next thing we want to talk about on that is that GrooveCart is getting a brand new website and it is going free. GrooveCart is going free. We're going the Shopify model, and we're giving you the $39.95 per month Shopify option for free, which means that we're going to be marking up our prices, our processing fee, 2%. So you'll be able to use GrooveCart with your own merchant accounts, but we take 2% of your store fee. If you upgrade to the Platinum member lifetime, well, we waive that 2%. And it's included. So everybody's going to be getting a GrooveCart store, and you can go sell your products. And if you make $1,000 a month, well, you'll pay us $20. If you make $10,000 a month, you'll pay us $200, right? You make $100,000, you'll pay us $2,000. It's really not too bad, right? 2%. ClickBank, they take what, 7.5%. So we think that's pretty good. Subject to change, folks. It might be 3%. I don't know. We haven't finalized it, so please don't quote me on it. What you see on the website on September 14th, which is about almost 10 days from now, we're going to have a brand new website, and the prices are going to be there. It might even be 3%, to be quite frank. All right, so let's go on now to Groove Pages. Talk about some new things that are new in Groove Pages, which are pretty dang cool. If you haven't seen, I can't believe we maxed out 1,000 people on this webinar. That is just insane. All right, first, Donna, do you know if the templates went live today? Because today's Friday. Do you know if they made them?
They did make them. I saw the composite mock-up, but I don't know if they're live yet.
Okay, this is new. This could have been last week. This book writing one, I'm not sure if these are new. Okay, folks, we have some absolutely insane, gorgeous templates. If you haven't been in this template library, you need to come in here and start clicking on these previews. Okay, you can import these and start working on them immediately. Look at this. We have a timeline, template that you can use. If you take a look over here at groovefunnels.com/infographic, well, how do you think we made that, right? We made it by making our own template. And don't you love the fact that when we make something cool, we're like, hey, let's turn that into a template for the members. Oh, look, GrooveCart loaded. GrooveCart finally loaded. So now you can just see it. You see the menus? See how cool this looks? When you click on settings, all of this stuff, the apps, right? We have, and check this out. We have the new builder. This is going to take just a little bit to load, but let me just go back to where we were over here. The templates. So we have all of these new templates here for you, folks, that you want to check out. I believe we put out 10 new templates every single week. 2 to 3 of them go to the free members, and all of them go to the paid members. And at a certain time, I think I told the company that on November 1st that there will be no more free templates. There's probably going to be 100 at that point. And if we end up having 1 million templates and 30% of them go to the free, well, then we would have 300 templates by doing that math. And at a certain point, it's like, well, there are so many free, there's no incentive to upgrade. So we're going to make it completely useful. But obviously, there has to be the people that pay more need to say to us at one point, why should I have even upgraded if you're giving free members this much, right? So, all right, so take a look at this. Well, that didn't work. Well, anyway, what I was going to show you is that the Groove Pages for GrooveCart is now complete. You can now design your website inside of GrooveCart just like you do in Groove Pages, but it's built in a little bit different there because it has dynamic things for your categories and your menus and things like that for a dynamic website. On top of that, we are in the midst of hiring a designer dedicated to the GrooveCart store to make templates because it's a slightly different framework than it is for Groove Pages. We're going to be having a designer making templates like you see here in GrooveFunnels that you'll be able to go in and have these templates and change your store just like that. So we're really excited about that. So let's go in and open up a new page. Let me open up something here that I think looks cool. Let's just open up this. Let's open up this car rental template here. Now, while this is opening, I want to say that on that infographic here, folks, I believe that would be this page right here. We have something called funnel management. Oh, we have too many things called GrooveFunnels. I'm not going to be able to find it. but I believe this month, so let me get into September here.
And while you're looking for that, Mike, let me just explain to people when
Sure.
they see something and it's got a green circle around it, it means it's been released. If the circle is red, it's delayed. And if you read in the box, it gives you our best estimate for when the upgrade is happening. So this is the perfect example. You can see that the customer and cart abandons here on the left has been released, but that the Groove Sell Marketplace is delayed. And in that box, there's an update about when we hope to be able to release it. So we update this page twice a week. So as soon as we know information, we send it over to you guys.
Yeah, and folks, you know, this is Deb, right? You want us to delete, you know, what good is it to you if we release something that is unusable? So if we set out to say something here is going to be ready on September 28th, you know, we were talking about this on July, right? So so we start knowing when it's going to be ready pretty much up until the day. Guys, are you going to make it live today? We think we're going to go live today. We're not sure. We're doing some testing. Let us know. We have to update the members. And as you can see, GrooveCart was pushed. It was supposed to actually go out 2 days ago, and it might have even been pushed out a day too soon, right? So that's how you'll be able to look at this. Now, I like this one, new dashboard analytics. So we're going to talk about sharing funnels with organization in just a minute. What I'm looking for, and I'm not even sure if it's here, but Donna, it's basically funnel management, right? So what I want to show you is when you're over here, you're going to see a new thing called funnels. And once that is done, my team will be able to create funnel packs and template sites and funnels. Right now, my designers can only create a page. So if they create this page, they can't create the About Us page, the Contact Us page, because then you would just have this weird car rental contact us page. So once this comes out sometime this month in September, you're going to see something here called funnels and sites, and you'll be able to see funnel template sites, funnels templates, and site templates, and then they're going to be grouped by landing page, upsell page, tripwire page, thank you page, or home page, About Us page, contact page, and you're actually going to be able to get an entire site built out as opposed to just these one pagers. Okay, but that's good. Now let's talk about the next cool thing that was added, and we're going to talk about what's coming. Okay, so check this out. I can click on this button now, and I can now just drag this button over here, just like this. If I want to move it up, I can move it up just like this. I can also grab the little white thing right here and make the button a little bit fatter by doing this here. I think I have to just center that. There's something in here that says that it needs to be centered or middle. It's called middle. And I could also make my buttons bigger here, just like that. Now, I don't see that this, let me see if this is available in the undo. Yeah, it's not. So be very careful with that. That's not available in the undo yet. That's going to be released. But that is pretty cool now that you can just basically drag these things here like that and have these drag handles like this. Isn't that cool as opposed to going out to layout? So if you weren't aware of that, now you know. We're still working on that. In my opinion, I don't actually like that these handles show up at all times. The designers do, but they're designers. I like that when I'm going to type in here that I have as much room as possible, and I've asked them to put on a little toggle switch that puts the drag handles on and off. We'll see. Let's get your opinions. Do you guys want to see the drag handles at all times that you can just click and be able to drag something, or do you find them making the app a little bit heavier, a little weighted, and if you want to drag something, you'll click on something like format, and then they show on, you can drag and then get them out of the way. So because we want to keep the canvas clean while you're going. So type a 1 in the chat if you want to leave it, or a 0 in the chat if you want to toggle. 1 if you want to leave it, 0 for toggle. Oh, keep joke. All right, it's about 50%. It's about 50%. Okay, leave it. Simplicity is the key. Yes, I'd rather 0, especially too much in the tiny boxes. All right, we're going to work on it, folks. I promise you. The other thing I was thinking of doing was having something right here. Like you see how you have clone? you have trash, you have right. Maybe we'll put a fourth little icon right there that shows like the hand, like this, like the little grab handle. And then when you click on the grab handle, this shows up and you can grab it. And then when you're done, because it'll be highlighted in white like this, when you're done, you shut it off, and then boom, it's gone. If you like that, put a 1 in the chat. If you like that, put a 1 in the chat. And if you still want it to stay on canvas, put a 0. If you like having a little icon where you can put a grab handle, okay, I think we have a consensus. Everybody would like a little, you like that too, right? We'll just put a little grab handle thingy right there, and then these things show up. When you're done, you can shut them off. You have a clean canvas. All right, that's a done deal. Because I did like the fact that I could just go in here and kind of like type right on the canvas, and having these things added a little weight. So we'll put a little thing right there. All right. Next, coming this month is you're going to have the ability to also take these things. Oh, did they do that already? Oh, they did the layout. That wasn't here last week. You can actually now move the layout and make these things a little bit bigger as well. So this, oh, we have on-canvas layout. I didn't even know that this went live, folks. I had no idea that the parent canvas went live. Now, again, the reason why I don't want that stuff showing all the time, maybe I will on the grids, but not the elements, is because this allows users to create Frankenstein design, and I'm a big fan that everything needs to be left, right, middle, or top, center, or bottom. And if you want to go in and start making something funky, it's obviously up to you, but I'd rather you have to consciously click a button than be invited to do that. But look at that, folks, on canvas dragging. Do me a favor, if you weren't aware of that, and put a big wow in there, or even if you just recently found out and you like that feature, put a wow. Okay, you guys love it, right? This platform, folks, we're just getting warmed up. We've added 3 more developers on the Groove Pages team as well. You know, Matt looks at this. Matt now it's like his candy shop, and he just says, "I'm going to get another developer." I'm like, okay, cool, because we're able to do all of this stuff, and we're doing one more thing that's coming soon. Watch when I click here. Let me see. We saw something before. Maybe it was. I'm trying to give you the best example I can. Okay, it's a little hard to see in my screen, but you see there's a box right here, and then there's this box. We're going to add another thing. Basically, I'll just give you the best example right here. You'll be able to click on this parent category. Let's design this, right? And you'll be able to click this little thing. Let me show you in Zeppelin. It'll make more sense. This is where our user interface team actually designs things for approval, and then when we say yes, this is how it looks, we can then add that into the product. So let's go all the way down here. Okay, so we're going to be adding something right here. Check this out. It's going to tell you that it's how many rows that you want, and you click on that, and it's going to pop up above. And with a click of a button, you could take 2 rows and go pink and turn it into 3 rows, back to 2, over to 4, to 5, back to 3, to 2. Just like that, click the checkbox when you're done and it goes away. So if you've ever had a pricing table and you're like, this is the perfect pricing table, but they only designed it in 3 and I need a 4. Well, you'll just be able to go 4, clone, drag, done. Put some ones in the chat. Yeah, Susan says, love that. Gail says, cheers. Ones in the chat. You guys absolutely love that. And then look at this last button right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. This button right here says these are add columns. This one says add row. Boop, boop. So if you've got these rows lined up, where would you want to do that? I'll give you an example, right? I say to the marketing team, hey team, I want to go out and I want to make 25 prizes or 24. Add 3 more prizes. They would be able to take this row right here and just go add row, and it would just clone this row right here. It would just make another row like right underneath it. So that's pretty cool as well. So that's coming this month, folks. You're gonna be really excited about that. So I don't know if you've noticed this over here. There's a video that you wanna watch more about this, but when you go to pages and you click add pages, you can now add a page from scratch like we always had. Use a template. We're adding a new square that says your favorited templates, because we're gonna remove them. Right now it's bringing up your favorites, and I don't like that. It should just be templates. So we're adding another square that's going to be called favorites. It'll have like a little heart logo, and then look at this: import any URL from the web. So there's a video about this in the announcements in the Facebook group. Please watch this. This is alpha, not beta. It's kind of like a toy to play with right now. It works with some sites, not others. We've been blocked by ClickFunnels, so we're going to VPN our back end and rotate the IPs so that they won't know, so that you can bring it in. There are some hacks, different ways around it that you can do it. Watch the video, you know, and it explains what's happening, and we're going to get, hopefully within 30 days, this thing can bring in any page on the web. There's a demo of how it works. David Lemon did it. But yes, right now, you can import the layout of any page. And if you want to copy an entire page, we tell you, take this code, put it in the header or the body of that page, and then when you do that, it'll check, and it'll give you, this button will become live, because we check once you do that. And if you can put code on a page and we know you own it, and then instead of putting placeholder images and lorem ipsum text, will actually allow you to import the entire page. So next, I want to let you know that is coming very, very soon is share funnels with your affiliate link. So you'll be able to design a page, give it to somebody that they can import it. And if they don't have a GrooveFunnels account, remember in ClickFunnels, they had to have a ClickFunnels account. Well, with this, they can import it, and they don't need a GrooveFunnels account. They can create one for free, and if they upgrade, you get credit. So that's cool. So there's something else I want to talk about that we're going to be doing. We're going to be creating campaigns where you can not only add a funnel template or a website template, but you'll also be able to create a product. If you create a product and you want to give people licensing to it, you can build it out in GrooveMember, and you can write all the email sequences for it, have the videos in Groove Video, and then give people that link. And then not only can they use that with your affiliate link, but you could create a business in a box for people. You can create a business in a box for people. Hey folks, I have a course that's going to teach you how to get social media traffic, a little Facebook traffic, how to get solo advertising traffic, and how to build a list. And you're going to get all of these pages. You're going to get my award-winning funnel, my brand website. I created a product that you could sell. It's already set up in the fulfillment, and there's email marketing. Everything is in place. It is a plug-and-play system. Now, pay attention, folks. Everybody, time to pay attention. This might be the most exciting thing we're going to talk about on this call. My developer doesn't even know about this, and it's a very simple fix. Donna, Joe, I don't even think you've ever heard me talk about this idea. Or maybe you did last night to Rich Shefford. Check this out. We have a new thing that's rolling out next week. It's called partner contracts. So forget about what I just said. Let's just put that on the back burner, on pause just for a minute. Shake and bake. Okay, if some of you can type the reference movie to that shake and bake reference, we'll give you a $50 Amazon gift card. Joe, you'll have to tell me if they can put that in there. Talladega Nights, Dex Williams, shake and bake. We're gonna get you a $50 Amazon gift card. Got a call coming in, taking over my screen. All right, so partner contracts work like this. Me and Alan Cutts, I say, hey, do you want to run Review Trust for us? And he says yes. If we don't want to set up a complete LLC, right? I may just say, he'll say to me, so whose merchant account are we using? Are you using your account or mine? I say, no, use your own GrooveSell account. In the old days, what you would have to do is say, how many sales are we making, Alan? What kind of day did we have today? Can you give me log into your account? Well, you know, Mike, then you're going to see all my customers, and you can download my customers, and you know, it's kind of private data. I get it. I'm not even allowed to look at that. That violates, you know, customer data rights and stuff like that. So how did we do last month? 300,000, but there were refunds, and all right, we're sending you a check. What if you could click Add Partner Contract to this particular funnel, and then say to any GrooveFunnels user, this email address now gets 50% or 30% of all the profits, and then you can set it that the other partner can change it, or not can change it. No, you could set it that you could kick the other partner out Or I may insist, no, you need to set that up that you can never kick me out. And once that's in and I accept, I'm locked in for life. I get my own reporting. I get my own access to see those sales and all that stuff. But even more important, if there's a $100 sale and a $50 commission, well, there's $50 left over. And then there's let's say a $2 processing fee, and there's $48 left over. Well, if we set the partner contract to 50-50, well, at that point, it's going to take $24 of what's left over in the profit and send it over into an account from me that he can go in and pay partners just like we pay affiliates. We're going to do automation where that can automatically happen with PayPal and Stripe, and he won't even have to do that as part of the partner contract. That's coming this month. Now, maybe I might even be live today, but it's definitely coming next week. So now let's go back and let's just pretend that we always knew partner contracts will come in. Let's go back in time and let's go back to the point where I said, okay, so now you can create a product and a marketing program and an email follow-up sequence and give people resale rights and licensing rights to sell this product. You could certify them, called a certified salesperson, to be able to do this. You could charge them $2,500 to go through this program to be able to sell your products. They are a licensed person. It is almost like giving them a franchise, but it's not a franchise, and we never want to call it that, okay? Because that has franchise laws. So, but in concept, it's a franchise model. What advantages do you get in a franchise model? The franchise gets to charge people $250,000 to become part of the franchise. So remember, I just said you can charge that person $2,500 to be able to be licensed to sell your products. How else does a franchise make money? Type in the chat, how else does a franchise make money? First person gets a $50 gift card. Residuals, yes, ongoing fees. So we're going to give it to both of those first two people. And let's also give it to the person that said royalty. So that's Michael McLaughlin, Sarah David, Michael Glowacki. Each of you going to get a $50 Amazon gift card. Okay, my team will reach out to you to get that. You get in that model a franchising or a royalty. Let's call it a royalty. So imagine you were to take your product, give people the opportunity to sell it for you, but put their own page on the website and say they are a licensed instructor in this program. Once you do that, you can now attach it to a partner contract. And when you give that share URL, which right now ClickFunnels just, right, we know how that works. You can import the URL, but what if you can attach a partner contract to that share URL? When they click it, it goes building out website, building out funnels, building out email follow-up sequences, building out videos, building out membership site, complete. And you just tagged in a partner contract at 20%. And now they go in and they add their own Stripe or their own PayPal or their own GroovePay, and they start selling. And you automatically get 20% of all of their sales, or 5%, or 7%. Type a 1 in the chat if your brain just went, oh my goodness, that gives me a great idea. Okay, you guys absolutely love that model. Folks, we love what we do. We are very, very excited about this platform. We first wanted to build a foundation to a platform and then be able to do all of the things that we always wanted to do in our businesses. We also talked to some pretty smart people that say, can you do this? And instead of me saying, I can make it do that for your account, I say, that sounds like something that we can do for every user. Okay, so we're going to move on to Groove Member, Groove Video, and Groove Mail right now. But I want to also point out that the marketplace is going to be going live soon, and I want to talk about the bigger scope of the marketplace, and that we're going to be taking one of our designers on our team, Lucius, and in October, maybe November, because we have 4 people on the design team, and we're putting out so many templates that we can go down to 3. And Lucius has some management and entrepreneurial skills as well. And Lucius is going to be getting a promotion to basically the director of the marketplace, and he's going to be there to make sure that the marketplace design looks good for our ClickBank JV Zeus Warrior Plus style marketplace, where your products will show and you can find affiliates. But we're gonna have a template marketplace. We're gonna have a marketplace for agencies, for certified GrooveFunnels partners, where you can go and look for people with certain skills like Fiverr. We're gonna have a marketplace for templates, for campaigns. We're gonna have a marketplace for templates for GrooveCart, for different block packs. Somebody can create a 50 set block pack for checkouts. We're gonna have a marketplace for t-shirts, for print on demand that you can buy and use in your GrooveCart store. So this is something that needs somebody to manage, and he's gonna be managing the SDK, the developers that are making the SDK. He's gonna be managing the software developers that are creating apps that work in our system, like Chrome extensions has its own app store, Shopify has its own app store, WordPress has its own app store, PrestaShop has its own app store, iOS has its own app store, Android has its own app store, the Google Play Store. So Lucius is going to be managing that store. So we wanted to say a big shout out to Lucius and congratulations on that. And he's going to be taking over that probably in October. All right, so now let's go back over here, and we see that we've added Groove Video. And if Anup can see this message, I just want a Groove member to go above Groove Video. That should be coming very soon. Remember, GrooveCart you'll find right here under e-commerce. A couple of other things, of note. As we said, the marketplace is going live this week. First, just as an affiliate marketplace. The SDK will be January 1st. We have services here, 3 services you want to check out. GroovePay for merchant processing. Groove Ads, if you have a product that's doing a couple of $1,000s per month, it's your own product, your own brand, 5,000, 10,000, or 100,000 a month, or $1 million a month, doesn't matter. And you need an agency to run your advertising, Groove Ads is for you. And if you want instant traffic that you could buy $200, $500, $1,000, whatever, spend $100 and you want this many clicks into your site, click on Groove Solos Instant Traffic today. A reminder, the Marketers Cruise is now live. There are already 400 people going on the Marketers Cruise. If I just add my staff, it'll be 1,000. I'm just kidding. But many of our staff is coming. There's going to be at least 25 people from the Groove staff coming. Many of them booked already. And all of the good rooms are going. We're going to be getting 1,000 people. We really think that we're going to sell this thing out by February of this year. The Marketers Cruise set sail now in November of 2021. So this is about 15 months away. And so we're definitely going to sell out in a few months. So go to themarketerscruise.com. It's $250 for a deposit. It is double occupancy, so you do have to go with someone. So it's $500 total deposit for the cabin. You can book that now. You don't have to pay until about August of next year in full. And we have options if you want to go alone. Just go to themarketerscruise.com and you'll see the different types of options that we have here. Let me just see here. You can book, the ocean suites are sold out. Sorry, that's the double size cabin. If you want the balcony room, there's probably about 25 of those left. If you want to get a balcony, if not, you're gonna have to get a porthole, and if not, you got to get as Captain Lou says, an inside windowless coffin. All right, so but it's $1,498 per person. It's 8 days. It includes all of your meals, all of your non-alcoholic drinks, with the exception of Coke, but all the the fruit juices and everything that they give you. You really can't beat that. $1,000 and you can come sail away for 8 days and all of your meals included. Okay, and you'll also see here, need a custom cabin. You want to come solo? Well, you can book the room yourself. You pay a 50% surcharge for the other person, or you basically pay for the other person. You have to at half price. Carnival does not want people in one person in one room. They make their money by selling 2 people to a cabin, and that's more people that play bingo, more people that go on excursions, more people that go to the spas, more people that goes into the casinos, and more people that buy in the art gallery. So they do not want one person in a room. So they penalize you by making you pay a penalty of buying half of the other ticket. But you can also say, I can share, and we will find you, if you're a woman and you want another female with you, or you're a guy and you want another guy in the room, we will say, hey, here are people. We let you contact each other in the Facebook group and say, yeah, let's get together. You look like a normal person, right? If you've got a family, you want to go with kids, or there are some people that are, hey, I need one of those rooms where there's a third bed. We're business partners. Absolutely, whatever the case is, just come here and you can book. All of your FAQs are there, and if you notice, GrooveCon is listed here in the live events. When you click here, it'll bring you to, I believe it should say GrooveCon. And when you go to GrooveCon, I believe that site is now live with a coming soon page. The new GrooveCon site says right here, the dates, I believe, should be right up here. November 4th and 5th in Orlando, Florida. If you notice, the Marketers Cruise is on November 6th. So we got to just fix this. That should be NOV or fully November or just NOV dot. But it's November 5th, 4th and 5th. So GrooveCon is the 2 days before the Marketers Cruise. So anybody that is a member from the launch, October 18th prior, is going to be getting a free ticket to GrooveCon. After that, the tickets are going to start going at $9.97 per person. And on top of that, the way that we're going to market GrooveCon from now on will be at $9.97 per person. And you'll be entitled to come to all future events for free. You may have to pay $100 to register so that we know that you're coming. We'll give you that back. It might even be $250 that we give you back at the event, because last year we charged people $100 and still 2/3 of the people didn't come, and that really messed us up. So we might make you have to leave us a $250 saying, yes, I'm definitely coming. Just because you get a free ticket, we need to know that you're definitely coming. We will give you that back. So Donna, let's make that $250 this year. But again, that's November of next year. November, we should probably put here 2021. It's 2 days before the Marketers Cruise. So we're going to do GrooveCon day 1, GrooveCon day 2, and then cocktail party and set sail. And then we're making it that anybody that ever joins the Marketers Cruise will get a free ticket to GrooveCon, and they won't even have to give us a $250 deposit. So just wanted to let you know that there, guys. Remember, Groove Digital Academy, if you don't know, you can go to groovedigitalacademy.com. You don't even have to be a GrooveFunnels member. You can create a free account there. I believe we automatically create you when you join Groove member, and we put all of our replays and courses in there. You can find all the tutorials there. We have the new blog. It's at groovefunnels.com/blog. We have some really cool updates you want to put there. Donna, I don't know if anybody knows, but I just posted this into the Facebook group here. Let's see here. Let's go to the Groove Digital Facebook group, and let's see. This is a very, very active group. And let's see. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to actually make this for now an announcement. And the thing is that after you mark this announcement, it takes like 2 minutes to say pinned post, which bugs me. But you'll see here, folks, look at this. The new Grooveplex Studio. This is us walking everybody through the new Grooveplex Studio. And let me just read this for you. It's getting a 6-figure build out. About $150,000 is going to be going into this. Maybe even more by the time we start adding cameras and gear. It could be a $250,000 build out. Over time, we wanted to have an ESPN, the Today Show, or Ellen Show quality build outs and sets. This is not an office. It's a creative space and a studio. It will feature a lounge, a war room, conference room style. We'll be able to actually do some in-person high-end masterminds here and invite people to them. It'll have a gaming room for like Xbox, Nintendo Switch. There'll be a foosball table, a pool table. We're gonna have a green room for guests, that are coming in, like just so you see right there on the screen, that they can chill out, waiting to come onto the sets. We have 4 different sets. Set A is gonna be a podcast set, and that podcast set is gonna be located right here in the middle of the room. Let me get a better view of that. Right here in the middle of the room, kind of like the, let me see, CBS morning show. Let me see that set, if they have that. Oh, there it is, actually. Let me go back. It's going to be a set kind of like this. This is how I want to build out. I'm in an ad right now because I'm in my Groove account, not my personal account, which has ads. So this is going to be how our podcast set's going to be. It's going to be in the center of the studio. We're going to build out, beautiful wood flooring and everything like that. And then you're going to see all the action. You're going to see people walking around and working, as you see right here. So it's going to be in the center. And then set B is going to be like the Ellen show. Donna, what's the name of that podcast that you told me about the other day?
Impact Theory?
Yeah, Impact Theory. Let me go and switch my account, and I'm going to actually, I can just pull that video right up. So Impact Theory has some cool podcasts. You actually got to go to the page because of COVID. They can't be in the studio, so you have to go and click on videos, and you got to go back a little bit further. But let's see if that's 2 months ago. Let's see if no. You see all of these
Right there where it says
Let's go
stop
back.
thinking. That's from 1 year ago.
Tell me to go up, left to the right, 3, that type of stuff.
So what I see on your page, oh wait, now hold on. It just moved for me.
Okay. Let me let's just go here.
There's Russell Brunson.
Okay, you see.
Right.
Oh, really? Okay, so take a look at this. You see, so we're gonna have a set that looks like this. For when we're doing classic interviews. By the way, we've reached out to Grant Cardone. We want to have him as our first guest. I have a person that does his videos that said he's very interesting. Where is Russell Brunson? Is that John Travolta? Look at that. Yeah. To the right, you said, is Russell Brunson. Oh, Jocko Wilco.
He was on the lower right. I think you might have scrolled down a little more. He was about 4 months ago is when Russell appeared.
Oh, there he is. All right, cool. Yeah. So we're gonna have that's gonna be our second set. It's gonna be so we're gonna have the cool podcast setup, which we're gonna do every Monday, and then we're probably gonna release it every Friday. We might shoot some of them live, but then we're going to edit them and actually release them as a podcast show. Then we're going to have this set up. Then set C is going to be a talking head studio, where when we go in and we shoot something like this, right? We want to be able to go in, pull it back, drop down, or have a green screen painted right on the wall. So that's called a talking head set. And then set D is going to be an education set, similar to what I did with Andy Jenkins in our last company. There's going to be 2 people sitting facing a camera, or facing a camera like this, I should do. There'll be a camera on both people for the wide. There'll be a direct-to-camera for person A, a direct-to-camera for person B, a camera when you're looking at the person over here and you're talking. There'll be another camera that when you're looking and you're talking to that person, it'll face on like that. And when that person is talking to you, there'll be another camera that'll catch their face like that. There'll be a big TV behind us, and we'll be working with our computers as we're working, kind of like we're doing today, where we can share screen and we'll be attached to an iPad Pro where we can design on the screen, and we're going to be able to create our products there. As you see there, it says we're going to be able to create content at the speed of thought. So we're going to be able to do our sales videos and our production videos. We're going to be able to do our podcasts and our interviews where we can bring you experts, or just have fun and talk about different things in the podcast. Maybe do State of the Unions more professionally like that. We have people that are going to be there doing live switching. And so finally, it says here, we are very excited to be able to put out content at the speed of thought, and this studio is going to allow us to reach many more people and make Groove the premier brand in the digital marketing space. So check that out when you get there. That's pretty exciting. We're really excited about that. So the last 3 things now that leaves us with, and the team will let me know if I forgot anything big, is that Groove Member went live. There, it is available to free members. Okay, the analytics dashboard is going to be coming up soon. If you're, we're putting a little gear icon here. You're going to need to click on the gear. Right now, that is here in videos, but we're getting rid of that. Every one of these sections, whether it's GrooveSell, GrooveMail, GrooveVideo, everything, we're going to be moving a little gear where the settings related to GrooveSell, like adding your merchant accounts, will be there. In GrooveMail, if you want to bring your own SendGrid account, it'll be there. In GrooveVideo, what you need to do is click on integrations, and you need to set up your storage, and that's connect to Amazon S3, and encoding, where you add Coconut or encoding.com. So what that means is, you can use Groove Video for free. We just don't pay for the bandwidth and we don't pay for the encoding. And you get 15 videos. And then you add one, it'll say you got 14 more, 13, 12, 11, 10. And when you're done, you're going to need to upgrade. Now, free members get free storage included and free encoding. And I think you get a gigabyte of storage and a gigabyte of streaming free every month. And then we have these capacity booster packs if you need, if you need more leads and more videos. More information on that on a different call. I'm sure we're going to be releasing a document or have already that goes over that. So that's live, folks. You can start using Groove videos right now. We're also going to be changing the interface here. To be quite frank, this models the way that I did it in my previous company, which is not the user interface type of way that we have it here in Groove. So let me actually, well, I'm not going to go into Zeppelin and show you, but basically what's going to happen is it's going to look more like GrooveCell Product Wizard when you're setting up a product. You're just going to see the little tabs up here that say information, upload video, display, settings, call to action, etc. And you're just going to tab through instead of having a collapse. So it's just going to be looking more like Groove. All right, but next is Groove Member. And Donna, the video that we did, do you know when that's going live? The fly on the wall video. So Donna and I did a video for 45 minutes with the development team of Groove Member, telling them it should work like this. Can you make this happen? Make it work like this. It'd be cool if you can have that. Oh, here's a great idea. And we were going through some of the things about Groove Member, and that's being edited by the team. And Donna's going to let us know when you can expect to see that. It's really cool.
So hopefully either this weekend or Tuesday at the latest with the holiday weekend. So.
Okay, cool. So again, it was about an hour into it. I said, oh, Donna, maybe.
It's good.
An hour, 10 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, you'll basically hear how we're talking to our programmers. And then we said, hey, with the exception of a couple of two private things that don't belong in here for the public, why don't we edit that out and just let the users see, rather than us telling you, type in one in the chat if you want more of that if we're on the phone talking with the developers, we give you an edit of it and you get to see exactly what's coming. And then you can put in the Facebook comments, hey, folks, here's a better idea on how to do that. So thanks. We appreciate that. And what about something like Funnelytics, Groove Analytics? Eamon Ben, you stole the thunder, my friend.
Yeah. What about something like Funnelytics?
Yeah, what about something like Funnelytics? Well, first off, we are going to be having Funnelytics integration. It is on the infographic. But what if we were going to do one better? Oh man, do I wish I had the video right now that I could just pull up to show you the drag and drop of GrooveMail. But after we saw the building out sequences in GrooveMail, Donna and I were typing in Skype saying, oh my God, that's the Funnelytics canvas. You change opt-in to page and integrate. So we're pleased to announce that adding on to the products that will be delivered by December 31st is a new product, and I think we purchased groovefunnelmapping.com. Folks, please do me a favor. Let me show you something. Please don't do this to us, okay? This is really upsetting to us. We mention these things on calls, and then we get an idea on a call and we mention it, and then somebody goes out and does this to us. And so now we have our Groove store being built at groovestorefront.com. Groove Storefront or groovestore.net. Right? So we come up with these ideas sometimes on these calls, and I may not even have purchased the domain yet, and because we're not sure if it's going to be called groovefunnelmapping.com or groovefunnelmaps or whatever the case is, and we want to get them so that we have GrooveMail, Groove stuff. Do me a favor, if you go out and get it, buy it for us, and we'll give you the $15. Maybe we'll even give you $100 reward or something like that. But please don't make us pay $5,000 for it. And I know that's 1 in a million of you that would do something like that. So help us beat those guys out if you so that we don't have to keep paying these crazy numbers. People see where we're going and they're buying these different different things from us. But back to what Donna just said in that question. In your dashboard right here, you're going to see something. Obviously, you'll have the future products as well. You're going to see something called Groove Funnel Mapping. And you're going to be able to draw in, drag and drop and connect and make your upsells and then connect them to your group pages, or click add a page, go design the page and integrate it. And then we're actually going to give you some analytics. Put a big 1 in the chat, or put a 1,000 in the chat if that makes you excited. And yes, that'll be available to free and paid members in different things. So you guys are happy about that. Donna, I forgot to actually talk to Daffodil. No. The team is going to be done. They're going to finish the sequencing in Groove Mail, and that team is going to start it. So I already spoke to Anrup about that. So let's go to Group Member, talk about that. I'm not going to demo that. I think we've got videos on that, but folks, pretty much we've made it so easy for you to be able to build out a membership. The way that it works is when you go through a wizard. Remember I said Groove Video? Folks, imagine Groove Video looking like this. Instead of those collapse going down as you're working on it, you're going to be able to see upload video, call to actions, and it's just going to work like that. Your video will be here at all times. But when you go over to, and we're going to make it that you can click right here and get rid of the save and next. But when you go to the builder, you're going to see we've designed this builder to look very similar to Groove Pages. So you're basically able to, and we're getting rid of things called chapters and modules, and we're just going to call it categories, subcategories, and posts. Categories, subcategories, and posts. And then you can name it module 1 if you like. But you basically can click on here, add new stuff here, and then we're going to have each post. When you go to create it, you're going to be able to say, is it a video post, an audio post, or a content post? So you don't have to build out these posts every time. But essentially, building out a post is just like this, where there's a few new elements that are coming. A couple of them are buggy, but they're coming. So you'll be able to basically add a headline. This will automatically be centered for you. Then you can add a divider, add a video like this, right? Then you can click on the and look, when you click over here, you get a palette, right? So that you can stylize this stuff, change your video, right? Isn't that great? When you look at the back of the way Karcher did it, they didn't use Karcher Pages for the email editor. They didn't use Karcher Pages for Webinar Jam, or they kept reinventing the wheel. They reinvented the wheel for ever webinar designing pages. We're just going to let you use Groove Pages, and it's going to integrate. And you don't have to learn this new interface. You want to drag and drop things in the categories up here. Well, great, you just do that. And you want to add more elements to this post. Well, you simply come here and you add some text down here for the description, and we're going to add a little button down here. Like this, we're going to be adding the buttons like download and info and notes and warnings and all those different things. And just like that, look at that. I just built out my post. There's nothing on the market like this today. Everything is abstract. Type a 1 in the chat if you like the way Groove Member came out. If you think this is pretty badass, and then look at this over here, folks. When you go to the design, I got to go back a couple. When you go to the design, there's 2 more things. So you can set up your instructor. You can click customize your logo, your featured image, and they keep disappearing. This is being fixed, and you'll see this in the video. You're also going to have a couple of different things: your theme and your layout. So the theme will let you pick the colors and the fonts, and we'll have pre-made templates for you. You can change the font, you can change the colors, and then we're going to have the layout. Like, do you want top navigation? Do you want side navigation? Do you want the navigation on the other side of the page? All of that is going to be right here. So much better than anything we've ever seen on the planet. You manage access level, welcome, emails, and etc. And that's Group Member, and we are damn proud of that. And folks, we're going to wrap this up and then maybe do a little bit of Q&A and make it a 2-hour State of the Groovion, and talk about the fact that Groove Mail is coming. And let's talk about how that's going to work. I believe if you got in last week when the offer changed and that whole, that we did the 1.7 million in a day, you got 25,000 contacts. The price has gone up. And now it's 10,000 contacts for anybody that purchased Tuesday or after is now 10,000 contacts. We also have something called a capacity booster pack. We're adding, let me see here. I think you can go to groovefunnels.com/customize, and we're going to be, yes?
If you check your Skype, I dropped in a infographic that we're working on that tells you all the packages and the limits and the numbers, if you want to show
Great.
that.
Okay, and Max said, that's a very old store. Here's a better one. Okay, very good. That makes sense. Okay, so, and we're not going to go back to GrooveCart. Folks, you know, it's going to be free on September 14th, and you'll be able to get it. And if you have a GrooveCart store now, if you're an upgraded member, you can go log in and check it out after the call. Okay, so so Donna, we're going to post this in the Facebook group, or is this something you right now you want only in this video with context?
Oh, it's going to go in the Facebook group. I think it might need editing. This is actually the first version, so this is
the first draft.
great.
Okay.
But if you wanted to share it and talk about the packages, you can.
Yeah, I want. I'm taking it out of Skype so that I can actually get it a little bit bigger. So what we're doing, folks, is we, you know, the lifetime, basically 95% of the app, you know, we're eating everything. We're eating the hosting, the, you know, a certain, you know, all of the amount of your hosting for your memberships that, you know, you get unlimited customers with GrooveSell, free SSL certificates, unlimited websites, unlimited images, and all that stuff. Now, as you know, there are some things it's in the world is like, you know, it's like giving out pizza. You know, every pizza has a hard cost, right? So things like GrooveMail and GrooveVideo, there are what if you look at the video over here on this page, let's see, groovefunnels.com/customize. There's a video, and the video is me basically saying, hey, 95% of you are going to be good with the lifetime and your 25,000 contacts or your 10,000, and the amount of video. Now, the 5% of you that we would consider power users are people that are making 100,000, maybe 50, you know, 100,000 a year to 100,000 a month or more. Okay, and somebody like that, you know, is, you know, maybe getting, you know, 150,000 page views a month, or they're getting 75,000 video views a month, or they're like, hey, what about, you know, I need more than 25,000 leads. I just want to be able to import my list of 125,000 or 250,000 or 1 million. So I don't want anybody to get upset about these capacity booster packs, because those people, the very first thing that they say to us is, Mike, I know there's a cost to this. I want to be able to use your platform. Am I able to pay more to be able to bring in? We've done something ridiculously generous, and I want you to see this, and I want you to compare this with Wistia and Vimeo in terms of video and what it costs you to mail 100,000 leads per month. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Kartra pricing. And I hate that I have to do this because they always have a step one. Let me see if I can just get straight to their pricing page without having to, you know, go step one and get on their follow-up sequence. That's Martin Bodeker's site. He ranks so well. All right, let's go to kartra.com/pricing. Well, that's not it. Let's go to plans and pricing. I'm gonna have to opt in. Oh no, okay, it's cooking me. So here's what I want to show you folks. At Kartra, $99 a month to mail 2,500 leads. You want to spend $100 more, they give you 10,000 more leads. You want to spend another $100, $299 a month, they give you 25,000 leads. You want to spend $200 more, $500 a month, you get to 50,000. Guys, at this price range, you would have to pay them $1,000 a month to get to 100 leads. $1,000 a month. So they're going 99, 199, 299. They're basically adding crumbs. 2,500, 12,000, 25,000, 50,000 at 500 a month. So we've given you 25,000 leads. That's basically their $299 a month plan. So of course, I think everybody understands the lifetime on all the different things. Mail has a hard cost, and it was very generous enough to give what Karch is charging $299 a month or $3,600 a year. You get for free, and you'll never have to pay us. Same thing in our bandwidth. And over here, you see the new people, they get 10,000, but equivalent at Karcher, that's $199 a month. All right, so if you upgraded after Tuesday, it's 10,000. Prior it was 25,000. So let's look over here at this video that I have over here. Okay, so groovefunnels.com/customize. What we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be creating booster packs. We were running really late the other day, and this is kind of a little low on the priority, but we have to get this fixed. And we're going to put this into the membership area, a place where you could buy this. It really matters when Group Mail comes out, so that the people that have more than 25,000 or 10,000 leads. You'll be able to upgrade for $100 for 100,000. We're probably going to do $250 a month or it's probably just going to be for every 100,000, it's $100 a month. So if you want 200,000, it's 200 a month. If you want 500,000, it's 500 a month, or a million, or 500,000 for 500 a month. So what Karcher gives you 100,000, we'll give you 500,000. For our price is 5 times less than Karcher or other leading brands. So we think that's really, really fair to the lifetime people. And then on top of that, in this infographic or this graphic that we have here, it talks about what the free members get, what the legacy lifetime, what the new lifetime people get. You'll see that here in the Groove Mail. As you see, we went from 25,000 to 10,000, how many email sends you can get, and what the price will cost for the booster packs. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then there's Groove Mail. Very important for us to let you know, when Groove Mail comes out, there will be no importing of leads for the first 30 days. So you will be able to email the 4 following people. Opt-ins that you generate on your group pages using a Groove Mail opt-in form. All of your existing customers in GrooveSell and new customers moving forward. All of your affiliates in GrooveSell. All of your affiliates in GrooveSell and all of your cart abandonments. So when you go into GrooveSell and you click over here on customers, okay, you'll see these are your customers. There'll be like an action that says mail these leads. And leads here, the reason why this says leads, just so you know, folks, is because we couldn't fit cart abandons. I think we could probably fit cart abandons. Maybe we should do that. If abandons can fit on 2 lines, we might just change this to cart abandons. Now that Group Mail is coming out, Donna, please remind me of that. We're going to have on Group change this to cart on 1 line, abandons on the other. And so, folks, you can now look at people that have abandoned your cart. Let me just see if we have any information on this. Yesterday, we had 2 people. Let's just look at the last 30 days. I'm going to move this out of the way right now to hide those email addresses. It delays the ability for us to get these videos out, because then our editor has to know. At 1 hour and 53 minutes, Mike showed people's personal information. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way here. And bear with me, folks. It's all hidden by GoToWebinar on my old screen. Can't even find the page. I think I closed the page. Just bear with me. Yeah, I closed the page. I gotta reopen the page, so let's just do that. All right, so bringing this back onto the screen here. Getting back to Groove Mail, you will be able to email your cart abandons, your customers, your affiliates, and your leads that you get on the. I'm doing it again. Stop. I'm showing personal information one more time. Sorry, folks. I'm being a knucklehead. I'm just making it more complicated for my members. Okay, one more time. You'll be able to mail customers that you put opt-in forms, leads, affiliates, and cart abandons for the first 30 days. After 30 days, you'll be able to import your leads. The reason why that is, and if you have a 911 emergency, and you're going to have to basically prove it to me that it's a 911 emergency, that you're literally doing a product launch, and we told you that Groove Mail was coming. But for the most part, you're going to have to wait. We might let 1 or 2 people import if they were like, I am actually launching a product and I need to email people. but we had to wait our 5 months as well. And why are we limiting the importing? The way that IP addresses work is they need to be warmed up under an exponential matrix. And we have about 20 IP addresses that we need to start emailing all of those 20 IPs, no more than 250 emails on the first day, no more than 500 on the next day. Then it doubles to 1,000, then it doubles to 2,000, and then it goes to 4,000, then it goes to 8,000, then it goes to 16,000, then it goes to 32, 64, 128, 256, and it takes about 2 weeks. Actually, it takes about 28 days to get to the 1 million mark. And then it goes to 2 million, 4 million, and then like after, by the time you hit 35 days, it's probably more mail than we could probably ever send in GrooveFunnels. But we need to warm up those IP addresses. If we can accelerate them a little quicker, if you guys are actually emailing at a good pace for us, then that is going to get faster and faster and faster. If we just let somebody email 150,000 people and mail those IPs, they'll blacklist the IP instantly. There's nothing we can do with that. That is something known as warming up IPs. If you want to say to us, how come those IP addresses haven't been warmed up sooner? We didn't have Groove Mail, and we're actually warming up those IPs as we mail our list right now, and there's 25 of those different lists, and it's a warm-up process, and looking at it's going to take us about a month. Donna, 3:56 p.m. Eastern time, exactly coming up on the 2-hour mark. I think that makes a great state of the group, Groovion. I want to limit any questions and say we'll take questions inside of the Facebook group. You can go in and post. I would prefer that that we make a post that says State of the Union will be posted here in this post later today, and maybe we'll pin it. Leave your questions for us, and you could ask questions in there. Hey, Mike mentioned this, and we'll have them all in one place, and then David Lemon and the rest of the team can go in and answer those questions rather than making many different questions. But Donna, if there's anything that I forgot or any glaring question that needs to be mentioned, let's bring them up now for the next 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think you definitely covered almost all the things about GrooveFunnels at one point or another. So if you didn't, a lot of people came on late and were asking questions that we covered at the beginning. There will be a replay. There was a really good question from Crystal, and it's a marketing question. So I wanted to be sure to ask that. She said, can you explain the statement front-end funnel to those of us new to affiliate marketing and funnels?
Yes, absolutely. Raymond says importing ClickFunnels. Thank you, Mike, for another amazing presentation. Yeah, all that stuff is coming. So, Donna, can you help me out? I don't know what did I say front end funnels?
Sure. Yeah, we were talking about the difference between our front end funnel when someone comes in and they get the initial free account, and then how we market not just to the front end of the funnel, but also, like I think you might have mentioned, middle and bottom of funnel. So just explain those differences.
Yeah, and would you basically say what we're asking is what is a public facing page in the funnel and what is a hidden page in the funnel, like for affiliates to be able to promote? Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. So folks, we have what we call public facing funnels or front ends. It's what you can find either in through an affiliate link, a Facebook ad, or search engines, or linked on our websites. There are pages inside that funnel that we call the back end of the funnel that are hidden, and those are things like the one-time offer and the upgrade page. And we had a lot of people that were asking us about being able to promote directly to certain pages inside the funnel, and we previously were letting people send people directly to the upgrade page. We've wiped that out, and some of you have said, why? That I had a course that talks about that. For a number of reasons. I understand why you did that, but why not just tell the person to go to GrooveFunnels and sign up for free, and then tell them after they sign up for free, they'll see that the offer. I kind of get why some people wanted to do that. They wanted to be able to show the page and say, here on this page, look at what you get. It's time to redo your videos and your messaging to saying, you'll see this after you opt in. And here's why. The price went up $500 to $700. There is no more page that you can send somebody to, because if you send them to, GrooveFunnels.com/upgrade, that page is now $700 more. The only page that you can send them to is GrooveFunnels.com, and after they register, they see a one-time offer that has some technology in there that will only show to that user if they signed up, and it redirects that page and makes it disappear forever after 45 minutes. So there's a redirect code on there. The user must sign up at the front end of the website, what we call a front end of the funnel, the front end, and we don't want you promoting other back end funnels after that. Once they sign up, we do all of that for you. We use a software called Chatmatic. It's like ManyChat that allows us to, but we just think it's better, and that allows us to do automated follow-up systems, and we will be integrating with Chatmatic very, very soon. We also do email follow-up. We do retargeting. We do webinars. We use a Facebook group for promotions. Many of you use the Facebook group and actually saw the Facebook community is what made you upgrade. So your job to make the best commissions is to use the promotional tools that we provide you. Think outside the box and make YouTube videos and reviews and blog reviews and everything. But your links need to all redirect to GrooveFunnels. The affiliate links that we give you now redirect to GrooveFunnels.com, which is the front end of the funnel. Zana, does that answer?
It does, yes.
Okay, so folks, we're doing a couple of things. I see Brian Menzel, please make people re-enter their emails. There's a couple of things that we're adding. Number one, when people upgrade, they are no longer going to have to enter an email address. The only way you can upgrade from now on is you're gonna have to log in first. So if you go to upgrade, it's gonna say login. Not a member, sign up here, right? Because we wanna make sure that they're crediting the person that we gave first tag wins, which reminds me, we're gonna talk about the assist. Why is that a problem? People registered 2 months ago and they use Mike at groovecart.com as an example, right? And then 2 months later, they go to upgrade and they check out with Mike at groovedigital.com. There's no parent tied to that email. The other person doesn't get the commission. So we had a call the other day and we said, this is crazy. When you go to upgrade your Netflix account or your Disney Plus account or your Apple Plus account, or buy something from the Apple App Store, they don't say enter your credit card, they say log in. That information's on file. So we're gonna do that. The other thing that we're gonna do, believe it or not, is we're not gonna let somebody sign up with the same email address and a different username at the front end. We found out that was actually a case. So we're gonna put a check in, this email address already exists. All these things that are gonna protect the affiliates. And also, I was told that today, and I don't think it's today because I haven't been told, but I do believe before next Friday or sooner, but I'll get back to you and tell you in the Facebook group that we are adding an assist to the first tag wins. There are many people that are offering incredible bonuses, $3,000 bonuses, getting people to upgrade, but then the first tag wins gets the sale. And then the customer says, I want the bonus, and the affiliate is saying, no, I'm not getting, some of this stuff has a hard cost. I didn't get credit for the sale. It's creating a little bit of a nightmare for the customer. It's upsetting the power affiliate. And there are also times when, when it can go in both cases. I talked to that power affiliate and I'm like, hey, well, there are other times that Joel Bauer made the sale. Do you want me to give Joel that sale and take it away from you? No, well, you want your first tag wins too. You want your cake, you need it too. So there's 3 options. We leave it, or we change it to last cookie and we get rid of first tag wins. So we could leave it first tag, option 1, get rid of it and go to last cookie. And there's option 2, option 3, we give the assist. So in option 1, there's a winner and there's a loser. Option 2, there's a winner and there's a loser. Somebody gets it and somebody doesn't. In option 3, there's no winners, there's no losers, and everybody wins. There's no losers ever, and everybody wins. So what that means is first tag wins. If you got the guy 6 months ago and it happens in a sale, you'll see an assist and you'll get half of that commission. Whatever your current commission is on tier 1 or tier 2, you'll get half. And if you were the person that actually was on a webinar, like Joel Bauer or Angie Norris or Paul Murphy or Tim Verdu with his videos, or Martin Bodeker with their sites, and you are actually the person that made the person purchase, we think you're entitled to, so you're going to get the assist and you are going to get that actual sale. Okay? And I think the person from the person goes in the downline of the first tag wins. However, the assist commission goes to the person that made the sale. All right. So I don't know that we can make everybody happy with that. Can you see who your upline is? I think we already have that technology, don't we? I think you can see your downline. You can't see your upline. Yeah, we'll add that. We'll let you see the two people in your upline, possibly. Yeah, Donna, just make a note for that for me. But we do have that. You can see who your downline is. I believe you go into affiliates here. Let me see, reporting. You click on sub affiliates, and these are all the people on your second tier. Okay, those are all the people on your second tier. So you can actually see your two-tier affiliates. So, okay, folks, that's it. We're gonna wrap this up right now. Do me a favor, put a 1 in the chat if you favor this and a 0 in the chat if you don't. Put a 1 in the chat if you like when we do these webinars, whether it's with a guest or Groove Digital Presents, that we keep the webcam on and we engage with you with the webcam, or would you prefer it off where you have more real estate and you're just seeing, put a 0 if you want just slides, 1 if you want the slides and the webcam. You know, it's so interesting. It's so interesting. This is about a 95%, 95% ones. Yes, well, but literally, like Scott, won't say your last name. He put 30 zeros. 30 zeros there. Steve put a 0. Jose put a 0. Let me see. I would say about 1 in 20 people put a 0. Do me a favor. We're just going to ask this last question. Why do you find the webcams distracting? I'm just curious. Maybe there's something we're missing. Right now, you're a super tiny guy. So Rob, is that a 0 on there? And I can stop the screen and actually go full screen. So I can see a bigger shot of the screen. Some people saying, no, love the webcam. Are you kidding? They can't hide it. And that's only the vote that matters, right? I like both. The cursor is difficult to see. So those are the people giving me the real. I like to see what you're looking at. So just zeros. Okay, so maybe I'll shut the webcam off. How about this? When we start and there's nothing to talk about, there's nothing on the screen, I'll use my webcam. And when I go to the screen, I'll shut the webcam off. Sound good? All right, very good. All right, everybody, that's it. I want to thank our team here, David, Donna, Joe, Jordan, Simon Leung for helping out in the comments. And we're going to wrap this up. That's a 2-hour, 8-minute webinar. I'm going to hit end webinar right now. I guess I just exit. Take care, everybody. It's been great and lots of new stuff coming out. Stay tuned. Check out groovefunnels.com/blog. We have some great updates and great content that we put there. Make sure you're whitelisted to get our emails. We'll post that in the Facebook group because I don't know what that is, where our emails are coming from. Check out the Facebook group. A lot of great content there. Lots of new information coming out for updates and releases. Take care, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.